fellow GOML. Tonight, I want to speak on the state of our great league. The title of commissioner is not worn lightly. I will proudly present this glorious trophy to its future owner. But for now, I must address a growing concern within our league. It has come to my attention that we are a family divided. The rookies and the vets. Throughout the early part of the season, the rookies have come out firing on all cylinders, posting a total record of 17-8 and dominating the points score column. On the other hand, our esteemed veterans have gathered a mere 8 victories and an unfortunate 17 losses. I am calling all veterans. The time is now. Dig deep. Fight for what we know and love. Remember the blood, sweat, and years spent scrolling the waiver wire for weekly streams, striving for the ultimate goal. We must put an end to this revolution. I leave you with this note. Every man at some point in his life is going to lose a battle. He is going to fight and he is going to lose. But what makes him a man is that in the midst of that battle, he does not lose himself. Today, I ask you, find yourself. Find your winning roster and fight your way to the top. What's going on, GOML? And welcome to the Week 6 show. I'm your commissioner. After the State of the Union address, here with the Mousecop, 0-5. The ghost has arrived of Mousecop's past yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so freaking back. You know what 0-5 really means, Cop?
We've played 5 weeks of fantasy football.
But all that means to me is you got a chance to get that first one in Week 6.
Drunkle Benson, I'm coming for you.
And what better way to do it than to kick it off with a nitty-gritty Thursday night football matchup between the Dirty Birds and the New York Football Giants. Tonight, Thursday night, we have 3 players on the GOML roster. Both of these ones are with the big football guy, Scattaboo, and the Eagles defense. Matty Sands is rocking with Saquon freaking Barkley. Any thoughts on tonight?
Jackson Dart upset over the Eagles. I heard it here first.
Sure would be nice.
A lot of great players riding benches in this game. You got Jalen Hurts on Kent's bench because he can't decide what quarterback he's going to play. And you got the guy who wants to be traded the most in the GOML league, A.J. Brown, sitting on Reed's bench.
A.J. Brown not in play for tonight's action. Speaking of Jackie freaking Dats, update on the parlay from last week's special Saturday edition. Actually not a terrible line. Hit on everything except Garrett Wilson 3+ tutties, and unfortunately, even though we got the win, Pickens did not get his yardage total.
Saints money line. I told you.
The Saints money line did.
I held up my end.
That's awesome. Cop, without further ado, we are going to roll right into what everybody's waiting for, the GOML matchups of the week. Coming out of the gate, Archie versus this guy. What do you think? Projections are tilted at right now.
Yeah, I say Archie's projected like 125, which is crazy. I'm leaning Archie, but I don't know. You somehow miraculously managed to pull out and almost win last week against Kent. It seems like your guys show up when you need them to. So
I got Bijan coming back. Could have some major points there.
Yeah, but no Bucky. I think I'm going to lean Archie. I like to pray on your downfall. Let's see if you can prove me wrong.
I sure hope I do. After that great State of the Union address, you kind of would think you'd pull for a veteran victory, wouldn't you?
No.
No? That's why he's 0-5, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and should be not shocking to anyone, big football guy versus the great and almighty powerful Mousecop. Who do we have here?
Well, Mousecop has the best team in the league, so you got to go with him. And, I mean, Ben is not a heavy hitter. 2 wins to his name, both of which are against poverty franchises, so I'm taking Cobb in this one.
Yeah, Cobb and Ben projections are light, 113 to 105. The rumor mill may say that there is a quarterback change on the way, not to be stated or written in pen, but Daniel Jones versus the Cardinals, interesting play, but it is Daniel freaking Jones. When will the magic wear off? We don't know. Chris Olave is good for 9 points. Jacoby Myers could be, I mean, Jesus, if Geno gets it to the right team, he could be great. Let's be honest. But other than that, I think you could be in good shape if things go right tonight for you. Eagles defense and Scadaboo, especially with Tyron Tracy coming back, could be an early tilt towards Cobb's favor.
There's a lot of disgusting names in this matchup that don't deserve to be on any rosters, but the most disgusting one might be yet to be signed. So stay tuned.
Yep, stay tuned for that one. I'm actually rocking with Cobb.
You're rocking with Cobb because Cobb's rocking with us.
That's right, baby.
Let's go.
Next up on the list, we have a couple of heavy hitters here. Rito versus James Wood, aka the King.
I don't want to predict that Reed's gonna win games. It hurts in my heart when I have to predict that Reed's gonna win games. But if I was a betting man and I wanted to make money, I'd be putting my money on Reed. I don't see where he's not gonna score 130 plus this week.
As noted in the chat, James did acknowledge that Reed has a what did he say? A stack team, a unit. A unit. Let's just go. Hopefully this unit is metric today, and the revolution does fall this time. So hopefully King gets the win for the veterans. But as we all know, Rito does have that magical touchdown energy. Actually, last week, first guy to cross 10 touchdown threshold.
Yeah, 11 touchdowns for the Reed Larson team. Previous record was 9, held by multiple people.
And everyone's favorite Johnny Rock Dog versus Matty Sin's going to have that. Currently projected 100.2 to 92.4, but Sins is without a quarterback. Check your notifications.
Awaiting Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar, I don't think he's going to play. They have a bye next week, and it just makes sense to keep him sad.
Well, I'm rocking with Rock. I think Rock's going to get this one. I think Sins is going to have a low-scoring week, and the Packers are back, so that means that most of Rock's team can actually play football this week.
That's very true. Packers are back. Interesting note here, Jordan Love on the bench. He's riding the hot hand with Matthew Stafford, currently player ranked number 5 at his position. He's been on an absolute roll, and it's kind of interesting play because Jacobs is playing Cincinnati, which means Love would also be playing Cincinnati, and
Wait, really?
they are a poverty franchise, so I don't know. A couple of Sins big guys are going up against Denver, Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson, so that's an early game, could shake things up, first thing in the morning. Heavily awaited matchup between Kent and Staley. This one could be for top of the division, right? Let me check the standings. Reed will still be up there. But one of these two, and Reed, if he were to win this week, will have the same record. So, I don't know. Anything jump out of it on you for that one?
The rumor mill is saying that Staley's trying to trade most of his team away right now. So, I gotta go with Kent. I also don't want to go with Kent, but I'm taking K. Griffey on this one.
Yeah, projections are just projections. But, I mean, look at chat. Here, look at all of these green check marks. You can touch this. And look at all those. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of green beans for Ken Griffith.
Yep.
Staley, praying for you, man, but woof.
Kent touched you.
Kent might, in fact, touch you today or this weekend. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have too much going on. Nothing really popping off this week unless you have anything else to touch on.
Be on the lookout. Mousecop gets his first win this week against Benson. 1-5 later.
Please hit us up if we have a Mousecop win party. It will be here on Monday. Well, actually, no, we're going to have to wait till Monday night because you guys have a lot of players in that Monday night game.
Bill.
Yeah. Dual stream Monday night. We again have 2 games on Monday, an early game on Sunday.
Yep.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, get on my level. Vets, let's pick it up. We got it. I mean, come on, get the knees up. Let's really get after it. Because we cannot have this continue on this trend, or else only one of us will be in the playoffs, and that would be just a fucking disaster. So, as always, friends, family, football.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We love you, we miss you, and please watch football together.
Win, 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 win.